what you like, right? You can hate on anybody, see it from, like people do, they hate on things and they don't understand certain things. And they go, what the fuck is that from the outside? And what I've come to understand is nobody understands anything about anybody else. In a nutshell, they don't understand one single thing about anybody else. They can try to understand from an exterior perspective, but they will never understand. And only you can know how you feel. So, like, it comes down to this, like, counsellors and talking to people. Oh, you should go and seek counsel or talk to people. It's like, but the most sound advice I was ever given was, only you can know how you feel. So, what's the point of sitting there talking to a person and saying, well, I feel like I used to ask people for help and say, this is happening. Is that normal? Is that happening? Is that normal? And people just say, don't talk about that. That's that. Like this innate loyalty to something. But it's like, yeah, but you ain't got it like that, have you? I've got it like that. You've got it like this, and I've got it like that. And it's kind of like really head biggest head fuckery. Like this. And okay, I'll just tell myself it's normal. And then I'll just say, okay. And then I'll just pretend like it's big and important and it's kind of, that's the biggest bond you'll ever have and all emphasis on it. But that person, when they get what they want, drive themselves batshit crazy anyway with obsessive sort of ideologies. And you can say what you want, but I happen to know from this experience and whatever way I'm living my life that health in the body and the physical and everything else starts up here. It all starts up here. And this brain of ours, it can make you unwell if you've got certain levels of obsessive dis-ease in yourself, or you just drive yourself mad, certain way, I have to get my own way kind of people, or this or this or this. That will make you sick. It will manifest in 101 different ways if you're energetically displaced and actually put your emphasis of happiness in anybody else. And I don't care if that's any relationship, whether it be parent, child, parent, anything else like that. If there's anything sort of dysfunction, it's really not good. And it's like people that have their opinions and the way they're living their life. It's like, oh, it's all about this. It's all about having kids. It's all about that. It's like, to you. And if you don't follow in their footsteps, then you don't matter. You are totally devalidated because you don't know how it feels to be them or feel like they feel or have a kid. I sort of had a moment yesterday with my mum. It's like, I wouldn't have a kid in London. I don't even like it from the get-go. I've had a certain ill-easiness about everything as is. That's why you're called to be whatever you are in life, or be this or this. And it's like, that is very low down my priority ladder because I always felt externally over manipulated. So it's like, even if you get one relationship that's dysfunctional or diseased, that's going to affect your ability or want to just do this or this or this, let alone the other things that you come across. So it's like, yeah, okay. So because my ride is extreme, is harsh to my understanding, and has put me on a shaky ground of like instability, like, oh, you haven't got a family, you're not following in the footsteps to do the same things because you're that, then you don't matter. Everything about you is devalidated and because you don't know, because you ain't me. You ain't got a kid. You don't know how to feel. That's the worst position and most disempowering position to be in the planet. Don't ever find yourself in that position because it's like you pander, you do your best, you try to make somebody happy. It's like their happiness depends on you. They make you feel all those things. Ultimately, just to be like, you don't matter. That's the worst kind of relationship ever. And I think a lot of parent children actually find themselves in that. It's a bit shit because they just see you as somebody that will never understand their obsessing or worry or care or whatever. And throughout the years, even though you went and got a counsel at the age of 19 from mass anxiety and all sorts of things that sort of dynamic has on you, and you don't know what's going on at that age, it's like you find yourself in it later in life, and that person's just literally got their own way and sent themselves mad. And then they would give that taglines and whatever. And it's like, and you find yourself living with somebody that's basically schizophrenic in their feelings for you. It's like you got your own way, but you know that it's wrong probably, so you can't live with the guilt. Is that what that word is, or that word is in elderly people? Because it's like, and you're upsetting this person. It's like, but I'm not upsetting them because they're like skids. Oh, you're a darling. I don't know what to do without you. To get the fuck away from me. It's like, okay, right. I find myself on £80 a week, putting up with like an insane asylum sort of thing, really, ultimately. But it's all right because I've got all the right coaches and all the people that tell me I'm worthy and deserving of success in other realms. But I just happen to be in the most disempowered thing and feel like a French 16th century peasant up here in some respects. So, relationship wise, it's like karmatically wise, you can be in this, but you can feel like fucking Elon Musk in a way. It's like I wasn't put on the planet to do what you did. You know, thank you, parent. You're the portal to the world. Maybe you're, you know, fulfilling big deals when you have kids, but do not expect them to be you or mini me's or anything else. And just try your whole life just to do that, literally, energetically, like just demoralize and diminish and depreciate because they're not you. And some people do. Because their level of understanding, especially if they've got, like, a lot of parents and people have kids with learning difficulties. They've got learning difficulties of some kind. They can't operate. They can't even operate the simplest things. So it's just like energetically, the kid is the adult. And if I find my mum doing the Freudian slips nowadays, goes, I'm your daughter. I was like, well, that's a fucking Freudian slip if ever there was one, isn't it? My mother keeps calling herself my daughter.